Good morning, we're back. This time, Plopsaland. First time ever, not been here before. And I was thinking, it just seems right to bring back the A to Z challenge. And I feel this one is gonna be a difficult one. A park I've never been to, I don't know my way around, so it's gonna be a real challenge. Plus I'm also maybe filming other content as well. So, let's try and do the A to Z of Plopsaland. Come on, let's do it. For those of you that are new to the A to Z challenge, what it is basically in a nutshell is when I'm at theme parks, or I travel around to theme parks, to quite literally do the whole alphabet. So that can be a ride beginning with A, something to eat beginning with M, I can buy some merchandise, as long as I find something for each letter whilst on the park here. That's the aim. So far the only one that has slightly tricked me was Phantasialand. Other than that, yes, I bend the rules slightly, and I know that triggers people, but I want to complete it. If I miss letters off, it's not an issue, but of course I want to complete it. That's why it's a challenge, and that's what I do. So I know that there's a ride here called Anubis, which is the perfect way to start my day here at Plopsaland, and it ticks off the A. So let's go and try and find it. Find Anubis, ride it, and then move on to B. Plopsaland, VIP guided tour of Plopsaland. We're going, where are we going? We're going this way. We're just letting the world lead us. The world is our oyster. Or as Tim Tracker would say, the world is our palm tree. Where are we going? What's that? Mayorland? No. Unfortunately, Anubis is not running today, so yeah, as expected, we will not be using Anubis for A. So we'll have to find something else, but I need to come back and ride this because I've heard good things about it. So with Anubis closed, that's kind of scarfing my A to Z straight away, because that was one I was like, right, we get there, we'll get that done, it'd be a nice kind of introduction, a good start to the video, and now I don't think they have any other rides beginning with A, so it's not going to start the best, but I'm going to try and find some apple juice. So with Anubis closed, we start this A to Z with a riveting apple juice and a bratwurst. And we bought the bratwurst from a place called Barbecue, so double B in that. Apple juice. I could be riding Anubis, instead I'm drinking an apple juice, but we roll with the punches, we move on. A, B, and let's go and find C. So for C, we got Circus Bumba. I'm not sure what it is. I think it might just be a shop, maybe an attraction, but it's here at Phantasialand and it begins with C, so Circus Bumba. And for an extra C, just in case that doesn't count, well, this is called Crazy Bus on the website, but it's called the Dollar Bus. Does that mean the Crazy Bus? I don't know, but it begins with D, so okay. Circus Bumba is C, and this could be D. But I think I want to go and ride the dragon. I saw that earlier, we'll ride the dragon, but we've got some characters out on with, I wonder what they're called. Excuse me, do you begin with a Q? Or an E? No idea what I'm assuming he's called Bumba. But anyway, let's go. So I promised it would get more exciting. It's getting slightly more exciting. We got the dragon for D. Obviously the don't count. So the dragon for D, which is quite literally what you expect. Similar to the dragon at Legoland. Cool. So it's now pouring down, as I found out on the dragon. We found an E and my promise that the video was going to get more riveting when it comes to rides, I'm starting to believe that that probably isn't the case, because obviously, like I said, the don't count in den, and it's a why does that duck look like it wants to hurt me? So that's E done / doing E. I'm on a duck, but it's E. I don't know the translation how that works, but anyway, done E. I'm getting soaked, but I'm doing it. We're going to move on to F. Let's go see what there is. I've just realised something that's making this challenge a lot harder than it needed to be. So I'm having to use resources to find out ride names and stuff like that. So I'm looking at Logride, I'm looking at the Plopsaland website. And the issue is that the Plopsaland website translates everything to English. But the problem is, the actual ride is called something completely different, which I'm assuming is the translation. So, for example, it's called the Ducks on the website, but it's called the Eindenden here on Park. So that's not helping the situation. Yeah, so I just need to be a little bit more careful moving forward, that I don't get myself in a situation like that again. So I had before this decided to introduce a rule for the A to Z challenges in 2024, just because of those awkward letters, you know, like the X, the Y, the Zs, that I get free if I've only got 3 left. If I miss out 3 letters, that's a pass for me. If it's 4 or more, then that's a fail. Just because I think it makes it a little bit more fun for me, takes a little bit of pressure off of me, but also it just means for those awkward letters, I'm not wasting my time at these theme parks trying to find X, Y, Z. I'm still going to try and find it here, but I'm just saying that if I skip a letter, that's fine. If I skip more than 3, then that's a fail, and I do not want to fail. Whoa, it's kind of high. Oh, bit of a drop. Some great music. Hopefully I won't get copyrighted. But yeah, up and down. I don't mind the rain, but it just makes everything a little bit harder. It just makes like trying to hold an umbrella and film, and trying to think about like what I'm going to ride, and you sort of start to get dry, and then you think, do I want to go on a ride and sit in it for 60 seconds or whatever and get wet again? Or it's just difficult. But it's just one of those things. That's with this challenge. I hate to fail, but I'm starting to feel like that's a possibility. The time is ticking down, the rain isn't going anywhere at all, and I've just got lots more to do. But I guess all I can do is power through, see what I can get done. And yeah, pains me to say, but I might fail. But I'm gonna keep going, so please stick with me and see. Don't write me off yet. I might be able to pull it back, but I'm just being optimistic, just because I didn't think the rain would affect it, but it has. That and a combination of me just getting lost all the time, because their app's not very good. Or to be fair, the app's not working today. So I'm just having to try and remember where I am. And I'm the type of person that when I finish in a theme park for a day and I try and find my car, nope, struggle, can't find it. So trying to remember my way around a park in the rain is hard. Is that a goose? Is that real? Oh, it is real. Oh my god, I found it without even realising. I found, for G, I was looking for a G and I just happened to stumble across this little goose in this little, oh, it's animals. Okay, cool. I need to go and film this goose without getting killed. And just like that, I'm not saying that's completely changed the tide, but I was trying to find a G and I found a goose. It counts. It's in Plopsaland. And it begins with G. Try and tell me that goose does not begin with G. And I'll send him around your house, mate. I will. I'll send him around your ass. Try and tell him he's not a goose. Go on. Don't know why I'm talking like that. But yeah. Can we find A, B, C, D, F, G, H? Is there a horse in here? This looks like this could be a... I don't know what's in here. Oh, it's animals. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Oh, that little rabbit. But yeah, if I can find a horse, all of a sudden the challenge is back on. But they all look like stables, but none of them, I think, are. It's definitely going to kill me. Oh, turkeys. See you if I struggle for tea. Excuse me? Excuse me. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, wee, whoa! Oh, how do you get that back then? Do I have to walk into... Oh, brilliant. Now my brother's just catching water. Oh, there we go, it's back. Oh, fun we have. So yeah, found G completely by accident, moaning that I'm not going to do it. So yeah, H. So thanks to my friend the goose, I can finally ride Heidi. In this weather, not going to be fun, but it's one of the two or one of the three that I came here to do. Anubis being closed means I have to come back, but I'm doing Heidi now. And yeah, can't wait. So let's go, if I can find it. I can see it, but I can't find it. I can see it when I walked in the park, from the car park. You can see it all the way along the front of the park, but I can't find the entrance. But let's find it and let's ride Heidi. I'm excited. For those that have done it, I'm hoping it's as good as it looks. It looks better than Wicker Man. Controversial statement, don't kill me, but it does look better than Wicker Man, just in terms of the way it's laid out, but I could be wrong. And if I can find it, I'm gonna ride it. So I found Heidi. Heidi the ride. So there's Heidi done. Obviously the only comparable is Wicker Man, and I think it's as good, maybe slightly better as a ride, but I think I appreciate Wicker Man for the statue bob, the flames and all that stuff as well. So yes, that's good, but theming wise pretty average, but the ride is probably better. So all in all, I'd say about the same, but still a great ride, one of the best here. And that moves me on to I. My first thought is ice cream, but this weather is not ice cream weather. But I might have to just do it so that I don't lose a letter and that I can just move on and do, yeah. So we got the ice cream in the end. I is for ice cream. I need to just smash this in. I've come indoors, somewhere warmer to eat my ice cream. And I've realised I've walked into quite literally a kids' play area. So yeah. I'm looking like a bit of a weirdo again, but I'm going to find somewhere to sit, eat my ice cream, see what else I can find in here. But that's I done. That moves on to J. No idea. No idea. So I think I'm gonna take a pass on J. I've hunted high and low for something beginning with J, and I just can't find anything. I don't want to do anything like juice or anything like that. It's just one of those letters. It's just evaded me, so we're gonna take my first loss on the letter J and move on. J, K. K, we should be alright with K. So yeah, J is a So we move on to K, and that is K3. Literally, that's the name of this roller coaster, K3. Another popular ride here. I think from what Gunter was telling me, it's based on a popular TV show over here. So yeah, looks like a decent sort of family coaster, and it's another letter ticked off towards my A to Z challenge. So that's K done. I was on the back row and you go up a lift hill, and as it comes down, Jesus, did it whip me round and smack my elbow. There it goes now. But yeah, a little bit more intense than I expected, but back row is always going to give you a little bit better on a ride like that than other rides. But yeah, we power through. Now we move on. H-I-J-K-L. L. Let's find something for L. I'm not passing on L. That is not one letter that I'm giving up on. So let's find something for L. So for L, we've got the Like Me coaster. The hashtag doesn't count. It's an L, Like Me coaster, which is, I believe, a local, or not a local band, but a band that's music features over here. And I believe this is them there. And they have a ride based after them. So let's go and tick off L and do the Like Me coaster. I feel like I'm in. Oh! Party! I feel like I'm in High School Musical, but like one where there's naughty people. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be downloading some Like Me music for my drive home, because they are a vibe. And I know I'm too old to say that, but they are a vibe. So that's L. You got a great view here of the Ride to Happiness. So for M, I found Mega Mindy Jet Ski, which you'll recognise. They look like the ones at Legoland. I'm hoping I don't get wet. Again, another straight walk on for M. We're getting there. Started slow, but we're getting there for M. So yeah, that's M done then. I soft spot for those rides. I love those rides. I don't know what style they are, but I've been on, I'm sure, a couple. Definitely one at Legoland. I think one at Portaventura. And I'm walking around here now trying to find an N. Earlier on my walk, I did see like a Knack Western, which is like the chairs, you know, the ones that do that. But I think it's closed because I can see it in the distance and I can't see it going. So I'll go closer and check, but on my way over there, I may have to find something else for N, but starting to pick up the pace here after a slow start. We're getting there. So yeah, let's move on to N, and I hope you're enjoying this video. Yeah, so as expected, that's Knacked Whacked. That is closed, which I'm glad of in this weather. I wouldn't ride it in this weather, to be honest. I find them a little bit dodgy in the best of days, but it won't be this for N, so we need to move on and find something else. I'm gonna take the second loss, N. It's that letter is, oh, I don't know why I'm so red. It's so difficult. Every park, other than Alton Towers, for obvious reasons, and well, I suppose Thorpe Park as well. But yeah, N. I've got one letter that I can skip and I'm only at N. It's not looking good, but we're gonna keep going. We're gonna get as many letters as we can, and hopefully I can squeeze in. It's those last W, X, Y, Z, they're always the worst, but I just can't find anything, and it's bugging me, but maybe just because I'm a bit all over the place with regards to the weather and stuff. But N, no. So J and N, that's big fat nose. We move on to O, fingers crossed we can find something for O, P, and we work our way through and we get to the tough ones. Q is possibly going to be that third one, and then it's a case of can we get through the rest. So we go on to O, and a ride of it actually has a queue. Opera's Met, Bumba and Voyage. So let's do this one. So that's O done, and let's just not talk about that. Yeah, interesting. I'm not going to slag it off, but I believe that's a very cheaply manufactured ride, and yeah, I'm not even gonna show it. I don't want to do this park a disjustice. Oh god, that word. But yeah, that moves us M and O, P. P. So for P, we've got Plops Wood, which is one of the original dark rides here at Plopsaland, or one of the original rides in general. I was told this was here before the current owners took over, so let's go and check out Plops Wood. This place feels closed. There's still 2 hours of the park left, and it's dead. I mean, there's no one around anywhere. But yeah, let's go and find out what this ride is. As expected, Q has struck me. That's taken me down to 3 passes, still with those horrible letters left. It's really not looking good, but I'm still powering through. Please carry on watching because it is pouring down and I'm still going. So Q's a no, but we move on. So we're up to R now. We're up to R. And if I can find it, it means I'm gonna get to ride. Ride to happiness. One of the reasons I'm here. Granted, I've already found some nice little surprises, but if I'm being brutally honest, this is probably the reason that I'm here, is to check out this top tier coaster to see if the hype is real. So if I can find it, R is ride to happiness. go. Done. Sorry about the old wrist strap. Ride to Happiness is very, very good. It is very, very good. Is it number one? No. Is it top 5? Yes. And I think that's where it sits. I can't place it at the moment. Not that it matters. Everyone's got their own opinion, but it's a very good ride. I've done front row. I've been recommended to do back row, which is what I'm going to do next. So for S, we got Spirello, which is something I've always wanted to try, which is like a crisp on a stick. But I see it all over in Orlando and stuff, and I just wanted to try it. So S is for Spirello. Let's go and get one of these. So here we go. We got a basically crisps on a stick, a potato on a stick, paprika flavour. Like freshly made chips. Chips, am I American? Crisps. But it's alright, but it's an S. Moves on to T. And I think I know of a T. So let's go and do that. And we're getting closer. Yeah, there it is. The tractors. I'm actually controlling this, well, I say the speed. I'm controlling the going and the stopping, but I am on my own, so there's not exactly anyone I can kind of race or anything, but not a bad ride. I'm back at Digger now. I'm back on my combine harvester, mate. Alright, mate. Alright, mucker. I'm off down the farm to milk the cows. Again, I'm sorry to any farmers out there. I just assume that's how you talk. You just talk about cows and milk, apparently. It's kind of dry, but it's still a bit wet, but I don't care. This is T. We are now, I can see the finish line. Yes, it's getting dark. Yes, the day is drawing to a close, but I'm gonna up my level now. I found like a second win. I'm gonna go for it and try and finish off this A to Z challenge. We failed. It's your fault. I failed. I can't find a U, and with the impending XY, I'm not going to find you. We're going to carry on, but I can't find a U, which means we failed.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because...
That's what happens. Unfortunately, I can't control everything. I've hunted high and low, and yes, the weather has taken its toll. If I'm honest, the weather has been a major factor for me today. But I tried my hardest, and I powered through in this weather. I'm soaked through to the bone, but we're going to carry on, and hopefully, at least I'll do you proud. So stick around, let's see how close we can get. And yeah, I'm sorry I'm a failure. Wait, just found these unicorns. Do I buy a unicorn and try and pass this challenge, or do I not? Does this count? Do I need to buy it for it to count? I think I need to buy it, and I think I'm not going to. But yeah, there is a unicorn right here. So tracking down a V, and I think I've sussed it because they have lots of rides where it's DE and then a ride, and obviously that means the, and I don't include the. So that is, even though it's DE, that is a the in Dutch, Belgium, whatever language that is, French, I don't know. So I found one. Oh my god. Oh, I should have watched it. Did it drop? Oh no. Oh. Living my best life on my, don't know what this is. Don't know what these are called. I'm assuming it's like children spinning drop towers or whatever. But yeah. Next one, water lilies. Another one, knocking them out in quick succession. Oh, it's like one of those, like the cars, what's it called? You know what I mean, the Disneyland Paris, where they nearly hit, they just miss each other. Cool. good fun. So there we go. Starting the year with a fail on an A to Z challenge. Even though I gave myself those 3 letters, I still failed, which hurts. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like to fail, but I've still had a great time, even in the pouring rain. I've still had a good time. And yeah, I hope you enjoy watching. I will link the better A to Zs, in my opinion, ones that I've actually completed. But yeah, I hope you enjoy watching. I enjoyed Plopsaland, absolutely. I will be back to try another A to Z, and also just to try loads of other stuff. I don't know what this video is going to be like. I'm hoping I can make something out of it, and it's not just me soaking wet camera screen and all that jazz. But yeah, I'm a failure, but I had fun doing it, and I hope you had fun watching it. And I'll see you on the next one. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.